Hi and welcome back, everybody. Today we are making broccoli ranch twice baked potatoes. All I've done is I've washed up my potatoes and I have covered them with just a smear of oil. The oil is going to help the skin crisp up, and that's what we want. I've stabbed them a couple times. They're ready to go in the oven. I'm going to bake them at 350 degrees until they're done. So for my broccoli ranch twice baked potatoes, I have decided to finely chop a regular onion too and mix in with my broccoli, and I just did that in the food processor too. And all we're going to do is mix this up, which it will get more mixed once I add the potatoes, but I just kind of want to get it incorporated a little bit. And now on to the potatoes. So here I have one of my completely cooled baked potatoes, and be careful when you do this. I am just going to slice them in half lengthwise, and then scoop it out with my spoon. And I like to leave a little bit of potato on the edge, but if you want to get better than that, you can. But this is all you do. Smaller spoon probably would have been easier, but this is what I am working with today because I don't like doing dishes. And that's what it should look like. Just go in one side, turn around, and go in the other, and that should loosen right up. And you're left with a little potato boat. So I have sprinkled my potatoes with some black pepper, and I have about a half a stick of softened butter. And now I'm going to add buttermilk. Now there's no recipe to this really. It's kind of all by sight. But basically we're just making mashed potatoes. So I'm going to start with about a half a cup of buttermilk. Then I'm going to take this to my electric mixer and mix it up. Now I haven't gotten it quite as creamy as I want it to be, but I've got it mixed up pretty good. I'm going to add more buttermilk because I want it to be more like mashed potatoes. And again, this is just however you like to make mashed potatoes. You can put in twice baked potatoes, whatever you like. This is what I'm going with today because I needed to use up some broccoli and my potatoes. And I wanted to try this ranch dip mix in it. So I'm just going to, remember Cat's Cradle's ranch mix? I'm just going to dump about, I don't know, 2 tablespoons or so in there and give it a mix. Now that it's mostly combined, I'm just now getting flavor and the texture that I want. So I've mixed this up again and tasted it. I've decided I'm going to just use the rest of it because this is a lot of mixture here. And I'm going to, it's about a third of a jar. So I'm just going to add all the rest of it in there. And I have a little bit of sour cream in my refrigerator. I'm going to add that too. Okay, that looks like it was about a half a cup. Like I said, there's no recipe to this. It's just all by sight and taste. So I'm going to mix this up. Okay, I have my mixture right where I want it. It's creamy and it tastes really good. That ranch is really coming out in there. So all we're going to do is take our shell and a scoop of potato mixture and fill it just like that and put it on a rack. I'm going to be topping these with cheese. So if you have one here that kind of, the shell broke, that's still okay. It's still going to work fine. Just keep all that shell part on the outside and it's going to hold together. So let's get this topping in there. There we go. On the rack it goes. We'll do one more. Here's a bigger one. And we're just gonna put it in like so. And onto the rack it goes. Here is a quick look at one rack of twice baked potatoes before they go into the oven. Now since this has already been cooked, we just need to melt the cheese and heat it through. And I'm going to check these in about 20 minutes. I'm going to bake them at about 350 degrees. Here are my twice baked potatoes right out of the oven. They look amazing and smell amazing. I'm going to let these cool just for a little bit and then plate one up. So this is the one I've decided I'm going to try. And it's cooled enough now where I can actually pick it up with my hands. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's another reason I like twice baked potatoes. Oh, that's so good. I can taste the broccoli, the ranch. There's a hint of sour cream, a little buttery. It's delicious. It's a bit of a healthier version on how I used to make twice baked potatoes. And it is so good. Why don't you leave a comment below and tell me how you like your twice baked potatoes? Give me a little inspiration for the next time I make these. I really appreciate you stopping by. I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.